Alright, I think it's 100% safe. It's been 3 days since the release of Captain America Civil War. It's now the 89th highest grossing movie of all time worldwide. And so I think it's safe to say I could do a spoiler review because uh, billions of you guys, or millions of you guys, have already seen the movie. So this movie opens up with another epilogue. It's the opening shot to trailer 2. With that like island or whatever. It shows um, Winter Soldier being read these commands. It's like 7, 17, homecoming, shit like that, and then it shows him driving down like this like dark road, and then having like this car crash into a tree, and they open up. He opens up, like he like kills the two people in the car. You don't know who they are until the end of the movie. Uh, he opens up the fuck it. This is a spoiler review. Um, it's Tony Stark's parents. Um, he like brutally beats up Tony Stark's that Howard Stark, and then like chokes the living life out of Tony's mother. So he opens up the back, the trunk, finds like these blue things, and then we get the Marvel logo and shit like that. The movie actually opens with that scene where that fight scene. Uh, no, it's not really. No, it's not a rooftop fight scene. They're running through. I think they said it's Nigeria or something like that. Nigeria, Africa. This big garbage truck like flips over to this toll booth looking thingy, and rubble's everywhere. Crossbone is trying to kill himself in front of Captain America, and Captain America's like right next to him, so he's gonna try to kill him and Captain America. And right as the right as the thing explodes, Scarlet Witch like uses her powers and like throws him into a building, and the building explodes. And now here comes the Superhero Registration Act. William Hurt comes in a few scenes later and is like shows him like different destructions, and it's like he's like New York City, Washington D.C., Sokovia, and now Nigeria, whatever that city. Like I said, whatever the city was they were in at that point. It was some city in Africa. I forgot which. Or country. Um, so yeah. Tony Stark uh, is all for going on the government side. Uh, he agrees with the government. We've caused too much destruction in the world. We should put a stop to ourselves before we do anything else. And um, Steve Rogers doesn't want to. He wants to try to help out uh, Bucky, who just blew up this building during a press conference with the King of Africa, Wakanda, who the King of Wakanda is Black Panther's dad. I don't really know the names too well. I'm not comic book nerd. I'm sorry. Um, he the father dies, and now um, Black Panther's after Bucky, and pretty much really wants to fucking kill Bucky. Uh, I just realized something. Bucky being accused for killing parents in this movie. The only parents he actually killed were Tony Stark's parents, but yeah. Bucky also gets his arm torn off at the end. That scene at the end of the first trailer, where they're basically just teaming up on Iron Man, just like beating the living shit out of it. That's at the end of the movie. And also that scene where you see Winter Soldier doing that on like the wall, it looks like the wall or something, or he's like clawing at the wall. And he's actually trying to tear out Tony Stark's chest reactor. Didn't he get the chest reactor removed In Iron Man 3, they didn't explain that in Avengers 2 at all. Anyway, or maybe they did, I just forgot. Anyway, I thought he could live without it. But, this. And then Tony Stark goes to Queens, New York City, where we meet a very young, sexy looking Aunt May, played by Marissa Tomei, who's 52, I want to say. And this is the youngest Peter Parker we've ever had. It's Tom Holland, who I wasn't too sure about because I didn't like his role in The Heart of the Sea. I thought he was a shitty character in that movie, but he was amazing as Spider-Man in this movie, and Peter Parker. His introduction, Tony Stark meeting him, is like, "Oh, I've seen videos of you on YouTube. You need to upgrade your suit." By the way, he plays a dumpster diver. He basically, yeah, and so Tony Stark makes him a new suit. Next scene, Captain America recruits Ant-Man, and we then have the airport scene right after that. Literally, right after Ant-Man gets recruited is the airport fight scene. It's really like 2 minutes later, approximately. And that fight scene is amazing. First of all, Giant Man throws a fucking bus at Vision and shit. Or did they throw it? Did he throw it at Vision? He threw it at someone. I forgot who it was. And he's Scarlet Witch is like throwing cars at Iron Man, like three or four cars at a time at Iron Man, uh, and War Machine. Uh, Giant Man tears the wing off a plane and like chucks it at I think it was Vision, and Ant-Man also, before he turns into Giant Man, he runs inside Iron Man's suit and tries to like deactivate the suit. Tony Stark has a few tricks up his sleeves and I guess he tried flooding his. That's what it looked like, flooding his suit, and had to kill Ant-Man within the suit. Made it work. But yeah, entire airport fight scene. That's a great scene. I love it. I still give it 5 stars. I think this is the best MCU movie.